Good morning, guys. Thanks for watching. So in our gospel story for today, Jesus talks about taking up your cross. He's talking with his disciples and he says, "Who do people say that I am?" And they say, "Well, some people think that you're John the Baptist. Some people think you're Elijah," because there was a belief that maybe the spirit of these amazing leaders from the past had maybe come back in Jesus Christ. And he says, okay, so that's what other people say. But who do you say that I am? And Peter, one of his nearest and dearest disciples, says, "You are the Messiah." And Jesus is delighted. Peter has said, yes, you're the Messiah. Peter has confessed his faith in the most incredible way. But then this story gets a little trickier. So after that, Jesus starts to talk about what it's really going to mean to be the Messiah. That it's going to mean that he's going to be killed, that there are going to be people who don't want him to have his ministry. There's going to be people who want to hurt the people who are following him. And Jesus says, this is not going to be easy. And Peter is really upset by this. He says, no, these things shouldn't happen to you. Absolutely not. And Jesus says, get behind me. You are putting your mind not on divine things, but on human things. And Jesus seems to say that being human, like us, ordinary people, that somehow being human, there's maybe something wrong with it. So in trying to figure out how we can really understand what that means, I was thinking about the cross itself. And the cross has these two parts, and they are pointed in completely opposite directions. And so I was thinking about what it means to take up your cross and what it means to be human or divine. And I thought about Jesus and the shape of this cross, in that right here in the middle, in the heart of God, this is where humanity, that is humans, us, and God, come together. So even though it might seem like Jesus is saying being human is completely separate from being divine, I think he's really inviting us to also look at the cross and see that in the love of Jesus and in the resurrection and the eternal, amazing, death-defeating life that God wants to give us, that we meet right there in the cross. And that in the cross and in our baptism, we are wonderfully human and made by God. And we are wonderfully close to the divine, to God's heart. Thanks for watching.